Do you know why other people choose to change their genders or why people don't accept themselves? It's because they want other people to accept them. You should accept yourself always and not have other people validate you. That's why other people change their genders because they think being someone else will make them fit in. But in reality, you're not fitting in, you're just making things worse for yourself and other people around you. So, why do you care about other people? Well, here's the thing. You were raised that way by your parents, by the people you hang around with, and by the people society has allowed you to be in. You watch too many movies and shows to have other people dictate your life when in reality you can do that yourself. That's why other people do stupid stuff and they change their gender or they think that they're better. But in reality, it's not about doing all of that. It's about knowing who you are. Here's an example. The person upstairs is an Indian person that rents a room. And I always speak to him, and I spoke to him last time. People need to sleep because if you don't sleep, you don't function right. That's how it is. And so I spoke to that Indian person, and that Indian person was making an issue, and so I told him off. I won't go into the details, but I told that Indian person off. And so he needs to know how to respect. And so he wasn't taught to respect when he was a kid. Indians have that different mentality. It's not just Indians. Black people, Spanish, Indians, all types of Indians, Afghanistan, Pakistan, whatever. You're all from the same country. You're just in the separate regions. So all of that, Chinese, Asians, Russians, whatever, Middle Eastern, Europe, all of that, all those people, they have a mentality that are ignorant. And so when you go and address this to them, it shocks them because they weren't raised properly. When you're raised properly, you have to know that, for example, the Indian that I told them, you have to respect that we sleep at night. I told them that he needs to respect that because at night you have to sleep and no making noise. If you want to make noise, go outside. So that's what I tell him. And I spoke to him several times and I told him off. I won't go into the details, but I told him off. And he knows I'm right. He needs to respect. And so that's what I put out. My plan is to tell all of you that you don't need other people to validate you. You can do that yourself. That's why other people end up being bastards and trash people because they hang around those type of people. Tell me, do you hang around those people? Like Gen Z and some millennials, some boomers, all those people. Their mentality were raised wrong. Rich people are much more raised properly. If you notice, for example, Byron Trump, that guy was raised properly by his parents. He knows respect. He knows how to treat people. That's how you're supposed to be always. But some people are not like that. They want to be like a bastard or a trash person. That's why I don't need friends. And I don't want none of them. You know why? Because all of those bastards, I knew all of those bastards ended up being trash people. The moment I found out their behavior. And this was when I was in high school. A long time ago. And I still do that as well. Like, I see a lot of bastards coming to me. I look at them. They look at me. And I tell them, first of all, I'm not your bro. So show some respect. I tell them that. And they start saying, what? And I said, you heard me. I am not your bro. You show some respect. Period. I don't care who you are. You need to show respect always. You say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. That is the manner of respect. Don't just say what's up. That's so stupid. No. That's a bad way of being respectful. You have to be respectful. So remember, this goes to the parents as well, because the parents, you're the teachers of your first child, of all your children. So you parents need to start buckling down and start putting down order in their behaviors. Otherwise, they start ending up like bullies. And those people are trash. And I'll tell you, those are bastards. It doesn't matter what age, what gender, what skin color, whether you're black, white, Spanish, Indian, Chinese, and all types of Indians, Afghanistan, Pakistan, whatever, Asian, Russian, whatever. Whatever nationality, whatever ethnicity, whatever skin color you are, you need to be accountable for your actions. Don't take it on somebody else, and don't be a bastard or a trash person, because those are the bastards and trash people that I stay away from. Almost every single person. The only people that show respect are the people that are like millionaires and the people that were raised properly like grandparents. Those people are much more respectful. Not all of them, but some of them, the ones that I met. So start acting and behaving the right way, or people will step all over you. New people know who you are. So start putting everything in order and behave properly. Show respect. Remember, I'm not your bro. You show some respect. I'm letting you know this because all those people keep telling me this, and I hate those bastards. So I'm letting you know right now. Show some respect. Remember,